In this video, we're going to be checking out some cases by CASEOLOGY for the brand new Google Pixel 9 Pro XL. We're going to see how they feel, how they look, and what I think about them. So by the end of this video, you'll know whether or not these cases are right for you. And if you guys do want to pick these up, I will be putting product links in the video description. Here we've got the Parallax, the Nano Pop, the Athlex, and the Capella Kickstand case. Let's get started. So here we have the CASEOLOGY Parallax case. So first up is the Parallax case. Here is the case itself. It is made of a flexible type rubber. There's no firm pieces on this case at all. It's got kind of like a texture on the inside. Let's put our phone inside the case. Goes in the phone very easily. Buttons are nice and clicky, easily accessible. If we take a look at it from the side, you can see that it does have a slight raised edge around the front of the phone. Now I do not have a tempered glass screen protector on my phone either, so if you were to put one on, there would be even less of an edge. The phone does feel okay in the hand. It's a little bit slick. I think the reason for that is because these lines go up and down on the case itself instead of across, where I think it might give you a better grip on the phone, but because it goes up and down, your fingers kind of slide easier on it. But it doesn't feel horrible. I don't like these lines on the side. It doesn't give it the best feel. It's not horrible, but for my liking, I personally don't like it. But if we take a look at the bottom here, we have our cutouts. On the other side, we have our power button and our volume buttons. And on the back, it's got kind of like this honeycomb type texture on it. This little band here looks like it's metal, but it's not. It's actually just colored plastic. And on the bottom here, it's got kind of like a rougher type material. We also do have a slight raised edge around our camera lens as well. Again, if you happen to put a tempered glass protector over your cameras, it's probably going to come up over this edge, but as it sits right now with nothing on it, there's a slight raised edge. Definitely, again, it's not a horrible case. I really don't like the lines on the side of the case. It doesn't make it feel that great in the hand. They really should have made these kind of go horizontal instead of vertical on the case, but it is what it is. Buttons, again, are really nice, but yeah, so that's just something to keep in mind, that the lines on the side here do make the case a little bit slicker than normal, but it's not horrible. And if you want to wirelessly charge, you can right through this case. Then here we have the CASEOLOGY Nano Pop. And then here is the Nano Pop case. Again, it comes with some cleaning materials. Here is the case. Again, it's made of that same kind of flexible rubbery type material. On the inside, it does have kind of like a flat sticker. It's not textured like the other case. It does have a pretty cool feel to it though. Put our phone inside the case. Again, the case goes on the phone very easily. There's no texture on the side to kind of help with grip on the top, but there are some like really little nubs on the bottom here. I wish they would have put that all the way up the side of the phone, because when you're holding it, your thumb's up here and your kind of fingers are here. Not much grip on the bottom here. I mean, you grip it with the kind of palm of your hand and maybe these two fingers, but I really would have liked to have seen these little grips go up all the way on the case. The top part here where there's no grip, it is kind of smooth, a little bit slick. As far as the buttons, nice and clicky, easily accessible. We take a look at it from the side, you can see it does have a slight raised edge again. Doesn't add much extra bulk to the phone. We take a look at the bottom here, we have our cutouts. We've got our power button and our volume button on the side here. We do have a little lanyard hole at the bottom. On the back, it's not like a silicone, but it's kind of like a micro textured plastic. It's got kind of like a matte look. It feels really nice. And we do have a raised edge around our camera lenses as well. Definitely like this case a little bit more than the Parallax. It just looks and feels a little bit nicer. I don't like those ridges on the Parallax. And then if you want to wirelessly charge, you can right through this case. And then here we have the CASEOLOGY Capella Kickstand case. So this case, interesting enough, even though it is clear, it does not come with any cleaning supplies like the other cases did. It does have these clear protectors on the inside we need to remove. Now this case does have a hard clear backing on it, surrounded by a softer rubbery type material. Put our phone in the case. And then we'll peel off the back protector. So unlike the other cases, this case does have a little bit of a grip to it, and it's a little bit harder to put on the phone, but it does feel pretty nice in the hand. Again, the little texture on the bottom here does not go up all the way on the case, which I don't understand. Like, put this all the way up on the phone to give it grip all the way around. I don't know why they do that. As far as the buttons goes, nice and clicky, easily accessible. If we take a look at it from the side, you can see that there is just a very slight raised edge around the front of the phone. It also adds just a little bit more extra bulk to the phone. You can see that thicker plastic portion on the bottom here, and all the textured dots on the bottom. We have our cutouts on the bottom here. We have our power button and our volume buttons on the side. We also have a lanyard hole on the bottom there. On the back, shows off the color of your phone. And we also have a metal kickstand, which is pretty solid, nice and firm, stays pretty much anywhere you're going to put it, and then just clips right back down into the case. And if we take a look from the side, you can see that it is flush with the case as well. Now for the camera, it almost looks like it's flush, but there's just a very slight raised edge around the camera lenses there. Pretty nice case. Let's check out the kickstand again. So you can watch things on your phone in a landscape, or you can also stand it up in a portrait in case you need to do like a Zoom call or something like that. And again, it folds right back flush into the case, which I absolutely love. And again, it's made of all metal, feels nice and solid, does not feel cheap. And because it's on the bottom of the case, you can still wirelessly charge right through this case. Another really nice case, especially if you want to show off the color of your phone, and I love the inclusion of the kickstand on the bottom. And then here we have the CASEOLOGY Athlex. So this case kind of looks like a rough pillow on the back. This also does come with some kind of cleaning wipes. On the inside here, it does have kind of like a, I don't know, it feels like a little spongy type material. This case is also very flexible. There's no hard pieces on this case at all. Put our phone inside the case. Feels really nice in the hand. This is definitely one of the better cases that I felt by CASEOLOGY, because they've got the texture that goes all the way up the case. Why not do that for every one of the cases that have this texture? It just makes sense. It gives the phone some more grip. Definitely appreciate it. As far as the buttons goes, nice and clicky. If we take a look at it from the side, you can see it does have a slight raised edge around the front of the phone. This case kind of reminds me of a tire, like the old tires where it had a groove in the middle for the water. I can't remember exactly what they're called, but that's what it reminds me of. It's got kind of like this indent in the middle of the case that goes kind of all the way around the phone. But again, what I love is the fact that they put those little grips all the way on the sides of the phone, not on the top and not on the bottom, just on the sides, but it goes all the way up. It just makes sense. I think it's got a pretty cool looking design as well. On the bottom here, we have all our cutouts. We have our power button and volume buttons on the other side. And on the back, again, it's got kind of like that pillow type look. It's a very kind of textured, not really rough, but it's roughed up kind of plastic, again, to help it give more grip. I think it looks pretty cool. And again, it's got a slight raised edge around our camera lenses. And you can also wirelessly charge through this case too. As far as the feel in the hand, I think this one is the best CASEOLOGY case so far. Again, it's not slippery at all. It's got that grip that goes all the way up the side, and it just feels so much better in the hand. And I actually like this little groove that they've made all the way around the case. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you like this type of case? Let me know in the comments below. And I'm a fan of the kind of rougher type texture on the back as well. It doesn't show fingerprints, kind of masks any scratches that you might get on the case as well. Very cool. Now, as far as my favorite CASEOLOGY cases, I would definitely stay away from the Nano Pop and the Parallax cases for a reason that I mentioned before. I definitely do like the Athlex, again, because it's got the texture that goes all the way up on the sides. It's got that nice rough backing, and it just feels good in the hand. It feels very solid. And for the Capella, I like it because it's nice and clear to show off the color of your phone. It also feels good in the hand, and it's got that built-in metal kickstand. But what did you guys think? What was your favorite CASEOLOGY case? Let me know in the comments below. And again, if you guys want to pick any of these up, I will be putting product links in the video description. And if you guys enjoyed the video, it would really help out the channel if you gave me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.